As mentioned last week, I'm on the road again this week. Actually, the best place that I could find this week here in Montreal, Canada, or Montreal, Canada, as I've been corrected by the locals, is a stairwell. So you're probably hearing a little bit of an echo on this video. So just bear with me on that. We'll make it through pretty quick. Kind of the big thing is a little bit of a change in look of the program. Getting into more of the competition phase. Again, we're in week 11, so we have 11, 12, 13, 14. So 4 weeks left until you test, or until again, this program is written for the Masters, or the National Masters weightlifting competition. So some of you guys on the program will be heading to that. So you're going to be doing regular snatches and clean and jerks a little bit more regularly. We're not going to overdo it in the next couple weeks, but just bear with me through the next couple weeks as you get a little bit more of a taste of it than normal, and we'll back off and get you very, very ready to lift the best you possibly can on that competition or that test day. Okay, so there's going to be, as we've indicated before in the program, but especially now, comfortable max, and that basically means that you're just doing something that you're going up to a weight that's heavy, that is heavy and test you, but that you move well with. So something, for example, that if you hit it, you're like, oh, okay, I can probably do a couple more kilos for the day, then just leave it at that for the day. That's going to be right about where we want to be. Okay. Again, we're going into a competition phase, but one thing that might be confusing on day one is that we are doing sets of 10 in the back squat with kind of more of a medium weight. Yeah, that's not a misprint. It is 3 sets of 10 at 60 to 70%. That's to help you kind of get some movement in your legs, to help you recover from everything that we've done up to this point. The squats that we've done over the last couple weeks, you've gone heavy on a couple of occasions, and just to get some lighter movement in there, and that'll help us inch into the competition phase type squatting that we'll be doing for the rest of the cycle. You will have another heavy opportunity at the end of the week in the squat. On Friday, you have a 5 to 10 total reps at 85% and above on the front squat. So what you want to do there is get up to 85% and get, maybe a set of 2 or 3 in, depending on how it feels. If that 85% feels okay for the day, then go up. You're free to go as heavy as you can, again, with quality. And quality here doesn't mean that you can't struggle. Yeah, you can struggle as long as you're maintaining tension and position. And if you're feeling froggy that day, then hit something heavy in the squat. That's what that opportunity is there for. That's the way that it is written. Okay. Kind of the last thing I want to confirm, as I talk about a lot, there is extra credit in the program, but remember on each day that the auxiliary section is more important than auxiliary is more important than the extra credit. If you know you're going to have time for all of it, then do the extra credit first. If you're not sure, or you're not going to have time, then pick the auxiliary over the extra credit. That will just ensure that we hit those main areas that we need to stay on top of. Again, that's I need you to be in the front rack as much as possible. I need you to have a bar overhead in the bottom of your squat as much as possible. I need you to be in the bottom of the squat as much as you can be. So, and then lifting from the floor as well, at least a little bit on each day. And so that's what we're really using the auxiliary section for, is to fill in those gaps where needed. And so that's why it's very important for you to get that in, if at all possible, and over the extra credit part. All right. Other than that, guys, I will be back next week for week 12 of 14 again. I'll be on the road up in Oklahoma for our Vaughn Weightlifting Okie Open. I'm not sure. I think maybe there might be a couple of you guys competing there. So for those of you that are, we'll see you there. And for everybody else, we'll see you on the video. Take care, guys.